took 11 farms as a case study, and we took 11 conventional farms, and then we took 11 organic farms. And then the yield per acre data was provided by Navdanya. And in my analysis, I took out the nutrition that was produced per acre of farmland in all the 11 cases. And we found out that nutrition produced per acre in case of organic farming was double that of conventional farming. We produced double the amount of protein, we produced almost 1.5 times the amount of carbohydrate, we produced almost double the amount of micronutrients such as copper, manganese, sulfur. We produced double the amount of vitamins. Only vitamin C was a little less, but because we took the kind of crops that we took was rice and pulses and such crops which are poor in vitamin C. So vitamin C was a little less, but rest all nutrients were almost double, triple. And then we found out that if we extrapolate this entire data to the whole country, India has 186 million hectares of farmland. So if we extrapolate this data of 11 case studies across the entire country, then we found out that we could produce food enough for 2.5 billion individuals, that is double our population. So we can not only feed India, we can feed a lot of people all over the world. So India could become the food basket or the bread basket or the fruit basket of the world. So that was the outcome of the report. Then we also did qualitative analysis between organic. Do you want me to talk about qualitative analysis as well?
That plus just touch on the poison.
Yeah.
Just
so qualitatively, organic food is better than conventional food. A number of reports, there was a scientist called Virginia Worthington. She did a very landmark research in which she found out that per kg of food item, per kg of conventional food grain and per kg of organic food grain. So in case of organic, the nutrition is more. Organic has more amount of essential minerals, essential vitamins. Organic has more fiber in it. Moreover, there's this new class of chemicals called phytonutrients. So organic is rich in phytonutrients. What are phytonutrients? Phytonutrients are basically organic acids which the plant produces, when it faces stress such as natural stress, environmental stress, stress of pests. So in that case, plant secretes its own organic acids, and these organic acids have antioxidant role in the body, and they kind of rejuvenate the conventional antioxidants such as vitamin C and vitamin E. So they rejuvenate, they kind of recycle vitamin C and vitamin E in the body. So phytonutrients are very important, and moreover, the outcome of the nutrition part is that we have to diversify our diet. It's very important to diversify the diet because there are for example, there are certain diets that protect you from cancer. So we don't exactly know that what is there in those diets that protects oneself from cancer. There are certain diets that are diabetic, they protect you from diabetes. So we don't exactly know, what factor is there in that particular diet that is protecting an individual from diabetes. So you have to diversify your diet. You have to derive your nutrition from as many sources as possible. So this was the outcome of health per acre. Now we are making a new report called Poisons in Our Food, Links Between Pesticides and Diseases. In this, we have included, there are basically 4 chapters. One is the introduction. The first chapter is, the second chapter is pesticide residue in food. The third chapter is occupational hazard due to pesticides. And the fourth chapter is acute poisoning due to pesticides. It's an elaborate report, and there are a number of diseases that are linked to pesticides. I mean, pesticide residue in food is especially bad for fetuses and mothers. Mothers, they experience more abortion problems. There are greater number of stillbirths. There are greater number of abortions. So women, especially pregnant women, are especially vulnerable to the effect of pesticides. Fetuses, the fetus that the mother is carrying, the fetus is very, very vulnerable to the effect of pesticides because fetus has not developed its metabolic pathways to detoxify the pesticide, to excrete the pesticide. So that is why even a minute quantity of pesticide can cause birth defects, and as a result, 70% of birth defects have no known cause. This is a fact. This is a scientific documentation. It's in the literature. 70% of birth defects have no known cause. So we are basically bringing out a report. It will come out on 1st of October on the Bhumi festival. So we look forward to the release of the report, and thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Weber. Gauri, would you like to share something on your mind?
not working with farmers,